In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. All thanks and praise be to Allah, the Lord of the mankind. Our dear students, sons and daughters, peace be upon you all and good morning. It's an English session for grade 3rd secondary scientific section, unit 6, the world of sports, summary of lessons 8, 9, 10 and 11. Let's start with study the following. Laser. What does the word laser mean? Laser is an ordinary source of light as a torch produces many different wavelengths of light that go off in all and the same directions. The word laser has the same meaning as an ordinary source of light, as a torch, produces many different wavelengths of light that go off in all and the same directions. الليزر ده مصدر للضوء عادي جدا زيه زي الكشاف، بيخرج موجات طولية مختلفة تسير في نفس الاتجاه. The word laser stands for light amplification by stimulated emission of radiation. The word laser is a short form، اختصار، كل حرف بيدل على كلمة. The word laser stands for light amplification by stimulated emission of radiation، اللي هو الضوء المنبعث عن طريق الإشعاع. The idea of stimulated emission came from the famous scientist Albert Einstein. الفكرة الرئيسية بتاعت الليزر أصلا كان أساسها العالم اللي هو ألبرت أينشتاين. He suggested in 1917 that laser would work. He اللي هو ألبرت أينشتاين suggested in 1917 that laser would work. اقترح الفكرة ولكن ما عملش حاجة. اقترح الفكرة في 1917 ان الليزر هيشتغل. But it wasn't until 1960 ولكن حتى عام 1960 but it wasn't until 1960 that Theodore Maiman made the first laser, the first working laser. Albert Einstein suggested the idea in 1917 that laser would work, but it wasn't until 1960 that Theodore Maiman made the first working laser. A year later, an Iranian American Ali Javan produced the gas laser. بعدها بسنة in 1961 an Iranian American علي جافان، يبقى علي جافان كان أمريكي إيراني produced the gas laser. In 1966 the liquid laser was constructed. So the medium used by laser can be solid, liquid, and gas. Again, Albert Einstein suggested the idea in 1917 that laser would work, but it wasn't until 1960 that Theodore Maiman made the first working laser. A year later, an Iranian American Ali Javan produced the gas laser, but in 1966 the liquid laser was constructed. So the medium used by laser can be solid, liquid, and gas. When atoms give out light, they lose energy. أول ما الذرات بتاعة الليزر تخرج ضوء بتفقد طاقة. Because the waves are the same, they are identical. بسبب ان الموجات بتاعة الليزر متشابهة فهي identical. Identical has the same meaning as the same. Lasers have mirrors to reflect the light. الليزر ليه مرايات علشان تعكس الضوء. So light escapes as a steady beam or as a pulse. الضوء بيهرب كشعاع مستمر or as a pulse. Steady beam has the same meaning as continuous. Lasers have wide range of uses. الليزر له استخدامات عديدة. In supermarkets, compact disc, by doctors, milarity, in factories, and to create 3D images. استخدامات الليزر in supermarkets, compact desk نستخدمه في السوبر ماركت بنقرأ بيه الباركود اللي موجود عليه، and compact disk مشغل الاسطوانات، by doctors الدكاترة بيستخدموه طبعا في العلاج، military القوات العسكرية to guide their missiles on their targets علشان يوجه القذائف أو الصواريخ للمكان اللي رايحة فيه بنستخدمه في الجيش، in factories as a precise knives and to create 3D images, telephone signals. That's a summary of laser. There are two ways of storing information. There are two ways of storing information. عندي طريقتين لتخزين المعلومات. Analog and digital. عندي طريقتين لتخزين المعلومات. Analog اللي هو تسجيل نظيري أو مماثل and digital رقمي. Records and audio tapes. التسجيلات وشرائط الكاسيت بنستخدم فيهم analog recording تسجيل النظيري. أما digital recording CDs الاسطوانات. It's a CD. The letter CD is a short form for compact disc. The CD, the surface of it is read by a light beam, so it doesn't become damaged with use. The surface of the disc is read by a light beam, so it doesn't become damaged with use. سطح الاسطوانة بيتم قراءته عن طريق الليزر علشان كده لا يتلف بالاستخدام. We have two kinds of exercise. Isometric and isotonic. Isometric exercise and isotonic exercise. Isometric exercise is good for building muscles. But isotonic exercise is good for cardiovascular system. Isometric exercise is good for building muscles, but isotonic exercise is good for cardiovascular system. اللي هو هنا الايزومتريك اكسرسايز كويس في بناء العضلات، اما الايزوتونيك اكسرسايز is good for cardiovascular system اللي هو جهاز الاوعية الدموية. The knee is the strong hinge joint between the thigh bone and shin bone. ني الركبة هي المفصل القوي اللي بيربط ما بين ثاي بون اللي هي عظمة الفخذ and shin bone وهي عظمة الساق الكبرى. For homework workbook unit 6 42. Thanks for listening and goodbye.